There's 7.5 billion miracles walking around the planet right now. It's a lot of miracles.
The topic of cultured meat can be really controversial, but if you're given the option between two products that are indistinguishable from each other, and one requires taking a life and the other does not, why not save a life? If you could have meat and no one was killed for it and no one was exploited, then it would be vegan. And as far as I knew, this was impossible, and now it's a reality. Faunalytics is one of my new favorite places to do research. Faunalytics is a really complete place to do research on veganism. They've got everything from health and psychology to environmentalism and animal treatment. They've got articles from how the media distorts animal issues to how your food choices impact climate change to pigs taking personality tests. If you haven't visited Faunalytics yet, certainly do. I really, really love this show. So there was one episode in particular that made me feel very powerful, and it was one where they're making a tofu scramble with Jane Unchained, the snarky vegan, and it just made me feel like all my obstacles were no match for me because I can make a tofu scramble that you'd mistake for eggs, but that were somehow better than eggs. So now I know there's this amazing show about the vegan lifestyle on A&E FYI channel Wednesday mornings at 7:30. Auto de Fuel, it means car feeling in English, and they're the #1 resource for in-depth car reviews. Finally, some expert advice that has my best interest in mind and the best interest of everyone on the planet. This is the show that I'll be binge watching when it's time to buy a new car. Car shopping's always been really difficult for me because there's normally the guy there trying to upsell you, but it's so nice to be able to get this great advice that has the features of the car and this altruistic view of why those are good features. The sun-dried tomato garlic, best cheese I've ever had in my life. She wrote a song about queso morphine and she sang it to her audience.
The minute you melted on my toast, I could tell you were a food of addiction, a real big cheese. Gooey, gooey, queso morphine. No need to smoke or snort or shoot, just eat your drugs. So let me get right to the point. Milk is meant for baby cows, not you or me.
Her cheeses would impress anyone, vegan or non-vegan. She's 59, she looks so young and vibrant, and cheese is one of her favorite foods. Only a vegan could do it. And then on top of everything she does with her brand, she's one of the CEOs of Plant-Based Foods Association. And if you haven't checked out their website, definitely do. It's inspiring and it's the future. I really love how she's a doctor. She's not afraid to call herself vegan. She puts profits aside, she puts health first, and she's recommending a vegan diet. She's so healthy and resilient, and she just glows. She just glows. And it's not just a tan. She's like a super compassionate beauty queen who could also kick your ass. I absolutely love that video that she has addressed to Obama. She describes the solutions to climate change and she does it so eloquently. At the same time, she doesn't water down the severe state of environmental destruction and animal abuse. And it's so powerful. So there is now an animal rights party in the European Parliament, and they're searching for solutions to all the detriments of animal agriculture, the environmental destruction, the treatment of animals, and they're doing this on a national and international level, and it's all because of Marianne Thiam. Along with health, environmentalism, and ethics, advertising and economics is actually a very important part of what veganism is a solution to. So I'm extremely glad to see the success of David Simon with his book, Meatonomics. People wouldn't consume as much animal products as they do if they knew the true cost of them. And so I'm very thankful for the work that David Simon has done. I really love that when you go to Meetonomics.com, the first thing on his website is the 3 paragraphs that his publisher made him remove from his book. And it just shows how dedicated people can be to hiding the uncomfortable truth and how dedicated David Simon is to speaking up about it.